happy to be back, man. I was just in Singapore, and they think they have good food there, Yeah, very. I did an article in the Straits Times where I said, I think I posted on my Instagram, I said that Singapore food is like a less good version of Malaysian food, and I think that triggered them a little bit. So I'm under a lot of fire on the internet right now from Singaporeans. But it's true, right?
Yeah.
Singaporean food. So happy to be here.
Great. Nigel, we're going to get the ball rolling very quickly. I understand that yesterday you had gone back to your hometown. Which is
Bajang, yeah.
Bajang hometown. How long have you spent away from Kuala Lumpur? When did you move?
2010. Moved to the US 2010.
Okay. So my next question, how's your Bahasa? Still good?
Yeah, Bahasa cannot. Even growing up, I didn't use that much Bahasa. Right? I went to Chinese school, I went to Chonghua. So we all spoke Mandarin, maybe a bit of English. Bahasa we use, when I get into trouble on the highway, then that's the only time I use Bahasa to talk to the police. Abang, tolong. I actually got stopped last year I came back last year in Malaysia in March, and that was still lockdown, MCO was happening, right? And I didn't know, so I went from Mont Kiara to one of the SS15 or something. I didn't know there was you can only travel like 5 kilometers or something. So I got stopped at the police, and that's when I had to break out the Bahasa. Maybe settle.
Next question, of course, what are your challenges and what has been your inspiration in creating the Uncle Roger character?
Challenges? Not having enough time in the day. My tour right now, every day I wake up, it's either I have a flight or I have a show. So I haven't had a break for like weeks now. Inspiration for Uncle Roger character, I think, we grew up with this kind of person, right? This kind of ape, kind of Asian boomer. If I explain it to a white person, I say it's an Asian, middle-aged boomer character. Over here is like a Chinese ape at the kopitiam, right? Sitting with the singlets, smoking in the chair, laying on the chair, So that's the inspiration, and I kind of just improvised it on my old podcast, and I just came out with this character. And people seem to like it resonated with people, so I was like, okay, I think there's a life to this character, let's try to bring it on YouTube. I have a joke about getting beat as a kid, and that works really well in Asia, because it's very relatable, right? We still beat kids here in Malaysia.
All the time.
I don't know, the Gen Z people, the different generation. You guys look young. Did you get beat growing up? Yeah? Okay, so that works really well here. And then I have certain more Malaysian observations that I only do in Malaysia as a little treat for my fans. I think I have a joke about, it's a nostalgia joke because that's what I live here. I have a joke about Astro, and I just compare it with, I don't want to give too much away, but I just compare it with how people have Netflix now, but in the old days you have Astro, and then you have this dish on the roof, and I remember when it rained, there was no more TV for you. Remember that? You had the yellow dot on the screen, right? That was so shit back then. Can I curse on this? No? I don't think they write the shit in the Star. I remember the Star put out an article about me. I don't know if the journalist is here, but this is a journalist. Oh yeah. There's this colleague of yours, June H.L. Wong. She posted an article that's, for some reason, celebrating Michelle Yeoh. And then this 4-page article, the bottom half of page 4, she just tagged me on. And then she's like, oh, Michelle Yeoh, another Malaysian guy who's quite famous is Nigel. And then she was just kind of complaining about how I'm not as successful as Michelle Yeoh. So I talked about that on one of the episodes of the podcast. Yeah, crazy.
You were your opening act. I think having a homeboy coming back touring the world, it's a big thing for Malaysian entertainment scene.
Yeah, you got Ronnie Chang, right? Henry Golding too.
Ronnie don't seem to relate us as a homeboy, I guess.
Oh yeah, he grew up in Australia. Fuck that guy. Who cares, right? How was the opening act? Was it good? I should watch it. What did you say about me?
Michelle did most of the work.
Anyway, I talk about my controversies and drama. Every interview they keep bringing that up. So if you could bring that up, if you want. No, I don't care. I've got into trouble so many times on the internet. So do your worst.
We're used to it. We're built on controversy and drama, so.
Oh yeah, I know, and it's good. At least every time I get into controversy, I just feel very lucky I'm not Joe Low. That guy is in a lot of trouble. Yes. Are we fans of Joe? No? sensitive topic. A few out of tens. I feel they're tens.
Essentially.
He made Wolf of Wall Street, you know. So if anything,
Yeah, he did well.
right? Some people embezzle money and don't date Miranda Kerr. So he's doing okay, you know. If you want to embezzle, you want to do something illegal, at least you have something to show for it. That's my take on Jolo. Oh, I'm gonna get in trouble after this. Cheat Pope's gonna be like, Jolo
I
sympathizer.
think the China press is here.
China Press. Oh, it still exists? It still exists? Wow. I think it's definitely, the shows are great and the people, I definitely remember the people. So touring in New York, I got to work with Esther. She's like a big chef based in New York. And then I also got to work with Joshua Weissman. He's based in Austin. Mike was in Houston when we filmed together. So to see these people, I've only seen through the screen before and seen them in real life. Because you watch someone in a YouTube video, you kind of don't know how tall they are. So every time I meet someone, I realize that, oh shit, you're either taller or shorter than expected, you know. So she has such a presence, but then you meet her, she's like this tiny little Korean woman. And then Joshua is quite a big guy. Gordon is a huge guy. Yeah, man, Gordon, that's a really cool thing. In Burbank, California in January, I was there, I was a special guest on Hell's Kitchen. So I met Gordon, and the other special guest in that episode was Tony Hawk. So I was a little bit starstruck as well. But then I was like, why'd you ask Tony? You know, he doesn't know anything about food. He's a skateboarder, Gordon. And then might as well ask Jamie Oliver, right? You get Tony Hawk there. So yeah, meeting the people that I've only seen through the internet. Facial rituals. Not really a ritual, just make sure there's nothing stuck in my teeth, my fly is done, you know, that kind of thing. But jitters, not really. I'm more nervous for this than my show. Because I didn't know, I just woke up like, I don't know, half an hour ago. I thought it was going to be more chill than this, and then I walk in, everybody's like ready to ask me questions. But no jitters, because I feel like the material's there, you know, and I do what I do. If people don't like the stuff, there's nothing I can do to change it. It's kind of already fated to go well or not go well. There's not much I can do to change the outcome. And when people come to my show, especially like my tour shows, people know what I do, right? They've probably seen my YouTube videos before. So chances are they know what I do and they like what I do, that's why they're there. So the jitters, no jitters really. Yeah. Being famous doesn't feel that different, you know. Sometimes I get stopped for photos more now in my life. It happens a lot in Uniqlo because most people who know me in Malaysia are like Chinese Malaysians, right? That's why they all go Uniqlo. Jesus Christ, they love that shop. Every Chinese person, you have Uniqlo shirt? Yeah. See? By the way, why you're filming the whole thing? Yeah. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Yeah. To talk to someone and then to buy this one. No, not really, because Uncle Roger and I share the same bank account at the end of the day, so call me whatever you want. But I mean, yeah, more people know me as Uncle Roger now, but that's because the content I put out is mostly Uncle Roger stuff, right? So that's why I started the podcast, that's why I'm doing this tour to tell people I'm an artist in my own right as well. But to be honest, Uncle Roger is so much more accessible too, because I feel stand-up is still quite a Western art form, right? And I speak in this very neutral accent, I guess, and stand-up is just someone talking, right? Uncle Roger has his orange polo, he insults people, there's sound effects, there's so much editing. I think it's a lot more accessible. I like to think it's like the analogy I draw is like, imagine if Rowan Atkinson, the Mr. Bean guy, did stand-up. Right? I think people still know him from Mr. Bean. It's just more universal, there's more of an appeal there. And I'm okay with that, you know? Stand-up shouldn't be as broad as this Uncle Roger stuff.
My second question is a bit of a downer. Have you ever felt, maybe I should have just stayed at the data point?
No. Well, now, yeah, you know, things are going okay, so now I'm like, yeah, great, I took a good risk and it paid off, but I think there were moments when I went full-time stand-up in September 2019, right? And then 6 months later we got COVID. That was rough, lost all the work. So maybe there were a few moments there where I doubted it. But I'm glad I took this risk.